instead of harder. I didn't even notice that. All right, we got the Link Ditto starting off here. Game 1.
All right, I posted my emote suggestion. Back to the match.
I gotta take it out.
All right, Link v Link. I think. All right, here's another commentator cliche. Yeah, I think Link wins this matchup.
Oh, they both immediately pull bomb. Oh my gosh.
Where did one of them go? I only saw one.
That's gonna be interesting. Keeping track of whose bomb is whose. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they get the arrow like Banana does? No, they don't. Wow.
What's with that? Oh no, there's no arrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Because the bomb can still only be detonated by the one Link, of course. So.
right.
Because obviously anybody can throw the banana and have it trip. I vouch for your emote suggestion.
Okay, good.
Alright, so I see a lot of boomerangs flying. Honestly, it's gonna be interesting to like see who's. Oh wow, that was a. So like, you can tell the element's like solid when you see him do options like tomahawk up tilt, like stuff like that. Like you have to, I don't know. It's just like only seasoned veterans select options like that. It's like a next step. It sounded like I was joking, but like that was actually a pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah. All right, so the fair, Link's fair, incredibly strong. I don't know if you know this.
Incredibly big too.
Link fair kills earlier than Smash Art Shulk fair.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter the other day, just a direct comparison on Battlefield or whatever, or FB.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we see right now is we see Element getting a lot more off of the boomerang and then placing the bomb in better spots to control space.
Yeah. I want to see him go off stage a little more against each other, because they should know what their options are, you know? Definitely.
Yeah, and like Element, or not Element, but Bink is one of those characters that it can be a little bit hard to edge guard them because they have the mix-ups with the bomb recovery.
Yeah, but at least threaten it, you know?
Yeah, I know that
he didn't want that.
Still has
a pretty good lead.
Going off stage can be good, but Link is so good at ledge trapping that it's like often just not worth the risk of getting reversaled.
Yeah, but if anybody knows how to deal with Link's ledge trapping, it's another Link, you know? It's kind of like with Banana. It's like there's so many things I can do with it, but when I'm playing against another Diddy, I'm not gonna trick him, you know? So,
that's true.
I think at least put the thought in their head that you might go off, and that's how you get them to do those high recoveries. Because as long as you're not doing that, they're just going to recover low for free, and they're not going to risk anything, and you're literally just trying to win on stage.
Yeah, another thing though is, so we're talking about, Link players know the Link player. So you saw what he just did right there, is he did the B reverse up B, right? Because if Element would have gone off stage there, he would have got hit by that and, been in an off stage situation. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they don't want to go off stage.
Well, that's where you get into the... That's the same as on stage, though. It's like, oh, you guessed wrong, you know? I'm just saying, put the...
Stage, if you guessed wrong on stage, you're just still in a safer situation.
No, I know, but I'm saying that if he's right, though, you can get an earlier kill. Or you can, just don't let them get back for free. The other thing, too, is, like, he did that reverse up B without... I don't even remember which Link it was. But, what? Okay, he did the reverse up B while Element's sitting center stage, right? So there wasn't really much of a reason for it. But figure, if Element's going off stage, that's another thing to bait out. Like, if Element was ready for that, he pokes right above the stage. You just hit him with something, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
That's how I see it. At least when I'm playing a Ditto, I'm not trying to do the regular stuff that I do against people with like mind games and weird janky mix-up stuff. I'm trying to play like, as long as I know I'm not going to SD doing it, I'm doing as much like crazy random things as I can, because that's how you trick somebody who's playing the same character. That's such a big attack.
Wow, that actually killed. That's crazy. Ursa takes it. Wow. What a comeback.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. And I just realized I did not put the names in, but it wasn't reset either, so.
I just didn't expect that Smash to take it at that percent. Like, it's pretty heavy. He was like 112 after the hit.
Yeah.
Surprised it was that strong. But
That looked fresh though. I don't think he had used it before.
thinking about edge guarding is well, okay. So let's back up a second. So Element won last week, right? He's PR at
Right.
Penn State. He's a good player. I often think about edge guarding as like an extra thing, right? It has a certain amount of risk to it with a very high reward. And if I think that I can outplay somebody in neutral and at the ledge, I feel like I don't need to go out there to get the kills. You know what I mean? So maybe, just for the sake of being safe, because Element was ahead for like almost the entirety of that game. It was just like, I'll just try to maintain this currently. I don't need to push it. I don't need to overextend.
Yeah.
I think clearly Ursa's like obviously also solid, right? But when I'm playing sets personally, if I think that maybe I'm a little bit better at the game than my opponent, I take fewer risks because I don't really need to. It's like in sports, like you only do a trick play when you think that you're worse than your opponent. You know what I mean? Like when you need to like have some sort of comeback or surprise factor.
I think that's fair, but I think there's also another degree to it of, I don't want to say tilting, but like just if you're better than somebody, there's still the risk of like, oh, that was a nice snipe.
Oh my god!
He probably hit the top of his hair to get that hit because he looked pretty low.
Crazy.
Man, returning the favor. But I think there's like a reason to, even more so against a worse player, to go deep on them or like go like really trying, because like if you mess up, then you can be confident that you're gonna come back, and so at best you get an early kill and they're even more like scared of you, and at worst you just play defensively and catch up.
That's true. No,
I think that's something that's really hard to balance in Smash. Not like balance from a game design perspective, but from a like mental side of things when you're playing the game. And it's one of the things that I think has made me better is wanting to go for those risks, because so much of this game is based on pressure and making people think you're going to do something. And the more things that they think that you might do, the more things that they have to be thinking about. And the less like, I just think that's where you can get into the real game of like figuring out habits and figuring out what you can punish. I think you notice it more when you're mixing up things.
Yeah, good jump call out there by Element. And
Wow.
Following up with the forward smash doesn't kill into the
Bounces
bomb.
it right up there. So this is a very, very even game right now. We have 2 1-stock. Well, they were 0%.
2 1-stock Bink players.
Bink players. Yeah.
Okay,
is it?
About, like, go ahead.
No, I was gonna make a joke. What were you gonna say?
You were talking before about adding options to your repertoire to keep like the mix-up game going. One thing that I know Element really likes to do is go for that ledge trump up B. It's something that I don't have an up B, but like my ledge trump back air is something I've incorporated into my gameplay recently. Just having that extra thing, what that does is it conditions the opponent to buffer get up to ledge, right? So what Pikachu can do to capitalize off that is just F smash their neutral get up. I'm sure Link has other ways to capitalize off of people just buffering those get ups from ledge, right?
Right.
So like you said, the threat of that extra mix-up, it increases the mind games.
That's a really smart timing and spacing on that F smash. He knows exactly when that up B is going to end and exactly how he had to space those 2 steps forward with that F smash to get right around that blade.
Yeah, as smart as that was, the up B was really ill-advised there. Gotta watch out. That move is extremely laggy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
F tilt. F tilt.
Yeah. Ursa taking game 2 again.
What?
Yeah, taking game 2 again. I mean, taking game 2 for the first time, but winning again.
I mean, I'm surprised.
Anyway,
I can really closely analyze how this is happening because like it seems like Element's just like doing really solid and then he just loses.
They're both doing solid. And it's just
really,
Okay, maybe the joke wasn't targeted toward you. I thought it was a funny joke. Okay, so we're going into game 3.
Yeah, we got the double binks.
double binks.
Yeah.
Double binks. FD.
I like this pick. I like it. I think that this is really gonna allow Element to do what he is the best at, which is the bomb.
I don't know whose bomb is.
There's a whole bunch of cool stuff with bomb. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what you were bringing to attention at the beginning of the set is probably what we're gonna have to see here for Element to be able to bring this back. Is he's gonna have to go off stage and just get some gimps with bomb, like get him to miss some text off stage, or just like spike him with down air. I don't know, get some back air into up B. Does Big Link even have back air into up B? Is that just a young Link thing?
I don't even know, man. I forgot that Link's up B wasn't multi-hit. You think I'm gonna see? Look at that. He was ready for that bomb recovery.
Well, wait. I think it is multi-hit in the air. It's just not multi-hit on the ground.
See, you still clearly know more about Link than I do. And you're asking me questions about Link.
That F tilt, man, that's so strong. It just kills.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta pay close attention. What is Ursa doing that's like mixing up Element here?
Well, you saw. I mean, he covered his recovery really well with that up air. I think he's just kind of, again, when you're playing against somebody who plays the same character, you have to use a lot more options, even if they're not the best options, because they're going to be the person to catch your habits better than anyone else. And I think that Lorenz is a great player, but I think playing against a Link player, he's probably having an easier time calling out what he does. At least with his moves, maybe not with his movement options, but.
That was really good. Just a double jump to avoid the up smash there, and then
yeah.
Grab. He misses the ledge trap though. Now we're back in neutral. Yeah, I guess ledge trapping is harder on Wi-Fi. I guess that's another thing that we have to count. Element usually gets a lot of ledge traps. Obviously, it's hard for both players, but.
See, he wanted to get him with the same thing that time, but he hit the stage.
Yeah, that was good. He probably knew that he was going to get centered around that angle, so he'd still be able to make it back.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
Ursa does use up B on stage a decent amount, and when I say a decent amount, I don't mean he's mashing it, but compared to when you would strictly be using it, maybe out of shield, he seems to be getting caught out doing it a lot.
Yeah, and I think Element needs to react to that and get a harder punish.
Look at that fair.
Obviously, extremely slow, so you get to have a punish no matter what every time, but he got a grab on the last one. You should be getting the smash attack. Okay, that was really good. Dash back F tilt, got the stock. My guess is that Element's gonna die in the next 10 seconds. That's just how it's been.
Good guess.
It's pretty deep with the air.
Look at that, he gets so far.
Super high with the bomb.
I think that's Element adapting right there to the fact that Ursa has been, even if he hasn't caught it every time, he's been sort of ready for that low bomb recovery. So that time using it right away, Ursa was not ready for that. So that was very smart.
Frustrated with not being able to get this kill. He threw out an up smash on the stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bomb.
Well, he started out with just a raw F smash when he came back. So.
Yeah. Okay, so Element got bombed right off the stage there.
Yeah.
How did that grab it?
Gotta play patient.
Yeah, these guys are just throwing nairs at each other, kicking each other in the face.
Lorenzo definitely taking more advantage of grab than Ursa, I would say.
Well, right now, I definitely I know I was talking about going off stage before.
Oh, it's right behind you too.
Yeah. I was gonna say at 100% up on the last stock when you've lost 2 games. I think that would be the scenario where you don't want to go off stage, just because you don't want to have any risk.
Yeah. I mean, to some degree. Again, though, sometimes it's just not expected for that very reason. And that's how you get them,
D3 CO in losers currently up 2. Gecko, right?
We found out now. That's his name.
Gecko up 2-0 on action pack down in losers quarters. Winner of that will play Skink.
That'll probably be on stream at this rate.
Yeah, I'm hoping it can be. Actually, Skink, yeah, if you would be so kind, let us put that on stream.
So who do you got on the left? Okay.
Back to the Bink Ditto here on Battlefield now with Ursa Major making the stage choice.
I mean, what do you counterpick against the same character,
Yeah, I feel like being on the platforms in this matchup is probably pretty bad because the boomerang can just cover either where you're standing or what's below you.
Right.
Okay, up to the top platform, but then you're just above Link, which isn't good. So I think they're gonna want to do their best to either stay below the platforms or in the middle of the stage. I don't think Link's really a platform camping character, He's just like
No, and he's really good at sharking the platforms.
Yeah, especially yeah, with that lingering up air is just so incredible.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Isn't this Zelda music?
I cannot hear this. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did. Yeah, this is. I think this is Midna's theme.
That's hype that they got it for the.
Yeah, for the random Battlefield song.
They can select them, so maybe they actually picked it up.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm really interested to see what these guys do as landing mix-ups. They're doing a lot of like empty hops into like grounded moves like tilts. So,
Nice skill.
Start them on that top platform, nair landing, because you know one thing that can beat out Link's nair is a gigantic sword. Anything less than that, you're not gonna have any luck with it.
Yeah, I think Link can definitely be his own worst enemy in some ways.
Link can what?
Be his own worst enemy in some ways.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he has the tools to deal with his nair.
Yeah.
Still a very, very even game.
Alright, what I really want to see is Element racking a percent with the through the arrow.
Yeah, I saw that.
I want Element racking a percent with the boomerang like he was doing earlier. So that move is like, it sounds crazy to say this, but that move is really good on shield. It's obviously good at shield from a distance, but even if you throw it like point blank, like you can shield like immediately after you throw that boomerang. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was cool. Calling with the nair, getting him with the arrow.
Lorenzo does seem to be controlling this match a little more.
Yeah, Ursa doing a really good job calling out the land and shield on the nair, getting grabbed. I do think that just like stage positioning is going to be really important on a like I said with Battlefield, with the platforms not being a good location. Like
Right.
Like space might be more important than percent at this point, because look, both these guys are racking up percent at a
Ooh,
pretty
missed it.
Wow, the spot
I think Ursa's getting a little trigger happy with swinging that sword. I noticed it earlier in the percent. He was just kind of throwing stuff out, and you know he ended up hitting him with an F tilt, I think it was. But I think Lorenzo just plays it patient from here, and I think he can win this. But
yeah, I think.
Oh, is that it? No, it's not. Oh, that could have been bad. Yeah.
How did he have invincibility there? I thought it was regrab.
That's only. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that was a good kill. Alright, and just like that, game 5.
Yeah. I'm trying to complete this reverse 3-0 here. In this did I know, the audience knows exactly what we're talking about.
Alright, here we go. Game 5 of Winners Finals.
This is the first game 5 we've seen on stream today, right?
Well, I think so.
Oh no, Elements Kink was game 5, my fault. That was definitely an interesting game 5. A lot of SDs in that set, but also a tight one. Alright, so the Ursa Major decided to go with Kalos. Yeah, this is a completely separate stage from all the other 4 games.
Yoshi's Kalos.
Yeah, it's Yoshi's Kalos. Yeah.
Up smash, out of shield.
Yeah, I wonder if that was like the optimal option there. I wonder if it's worth like a little bit of staling for the. I don't know how much damage that move does.
Well, figure they're not going to be trying to kill off the top on this stage, probably. They're probably not too worried about that.
That's a good point. Yeah, my guess is we'll see a lot of F tilt kills, maybe some forward air kills, potentially an up B.
Right.
I wonder if there's any holes in these guys' gameplays. Oh my god, that move is so strong! I did not expect that.
It's so strong.
Wow. The forward air. Alright, so they've been playing against each other for a while now. I'm not sure if you guys have ever played before, but I'm wondering if at this point in the set,
I doubt they have.
I can go with the no rage.
Whoa!
Bomb to bomb.
Yeah. He's getting those snipes. That's the second time he got that snipe.
Oh, he missed the bomb recovery.
Yeah.
Good job, Element.
I think he was more worried about the bomb that was coming at him, and that he was too late.
Element's still like just trying to like get stuff off of the boomerang. Okay, there we go. The boomerang bear. Quick conversion.
He's poking in there with those projectiles, boomerang, arrow, just while he's getting back to ledge. That damage will add up when you have a character that can kill as early as he can with a fair FL, you know.
Man, it really must be difficult for these guys to ledge trap each other, partially because of like the matchup knowledge and also because of the Wi-Fi. Because like typically at the Element, like keeping people ledged for a decent amount of time, but you know, Ursa Major just keeps making it back.
Right. Well, that was a little ballsy.
Not really what I expected to see, but
Could have been a misinput, like a dash attack or something, and that he ended up holding by accident.
yeah, I get that too.
Or it was just a really hard read that he didn't read.
Okay.
Oh, the boomerang saved him! Set him right into that.
If Element was streaming and that was him doing it and not Ursa, he would have been like, "Thanks, boomerang." That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Element's gotten a lot out of that boomerang I've seen though, so
Yeah.
got back to him eventually. Whew. He literally had the freest punish ever, and the boomerang was just like, "Nope."
That happens against Link. He's not out of it yet. They're definitely very even still.
Richter is another
that might be
character.
it.
Melmont is another character that can get a lot out of the cross, saving them from situations that would have
Right,
killed them.
of course. Anybody with a boomerang like that, except for K. Rool, because half the time when they're on top of you as K. Rool, it just won't hit them and it'll just go back to you while you're getting hit. So, if they're far enough away, it works. Not a kill. Wow.
I'm actually really surprised that the dash back F tilt didn't kill there. Well, he went off stage. He tried to get the edge guard.
Yeah.
Didn't, but he made the attempt.
Well, when you're stock up and about to die anyway, I can see doing that anyway. You know. Not looking as good for Lorenzo right now.
Well, I'm just trying to think what he's gonna like look for to get these skill outs.
Oh, nice
Kind of
tech.
pop up or something. Like, yeah, like look at that jump air dodge. Like,
Oh,
what
nice.
is that? Okay, the up tilt will eventually take it, catching the bomb lag on the platform.
Gotta keep that 0%. Oh, wait, he's at
Well, if
0.9.
you detonate your bomb and the other bomb is in range, does the other one just detonate?
I don't think so, because I don't think Link's bomb is set off. Maybe it is. Yeah, actually. I guess because fire can set it off. Pretty
So
sure.
if somebody's trying to space with their bomb in this matchup, somebody's just realizing this game 5.
Ooh, gonna get punished for that.
Only
Would
22
have
though.
killed probably. Blown himself up, or
This is
I actually don't
really
know who
last
that.
out game 5. Element's down 100%. That's
It can go any direction still, you know.
yeah, so this is where you gotta pull the bag of tricks out of your
Out of your what?
pull something out of your bag of tricks.
Oh, okay.
pull the bag of tricks out of your hat.
Oh.
Alright, I gotta get serious. I wanna like commentate the end of this with like
Ooh.
the bomb, all the combos.
Now that boomerang just dead stopped on that bomb. I mean, Element is like one fair away from dying.
Yeah, he's gonna oh man.
And now he's won
Getting off ledge
anything.
so easily. Okay, that was good. That was really good. They're just getting off ledge so easily against one another. Like,
Yeah.
If I was Element, I'd be so scared of ledge traps
Yeah.
right now.
But now look at this. You know, like it could be in very similar situations.
Oh, the
Just needs to
bear!
get him into a position to get him. If he's off stage, ledge traps him. This could still go Lorenzo's favor. Oh, whose bomb is that?
I don't know whose bomb is
Yeah.
whose. Oh, the neutral tech right.
He doesn't have a kill throw though.
No. Okay, he has the up.
Oh, the Z drop bomb will seal the stock. Lorenzo playing very well for the percent that he had, but could not hold it up long enough. So.
That was crazy. The bomb just dropping it right off the side of the stage, catching
Yeah.
the up B before the grab animation, man. Whew. Ursa Major in grand finals. Wow.
Yeah.